Hello everyone, welcome back to the Salesforce Admin Training Day 2. Today we will discuss about object management in Salesforce. So we will understand what Salesforce objects are, why they are matter, and create our first custom object step by step. Let's take an example of our company, Dano Cloud Technology Private Limited, a recruitment agency. They need to manage candidates, job positions, applications, and recruiters. We build the system inside Salesforce. What information you store? If you were building a recruitment app, example, candidate name, phone, job titles, that is the information. The needs object for candidates, job postings, applications, recruiters. In Salesforce, each of this is an object, a place to store related data. Now come to the next topic. What is object? An object is a collection of data or information stored in a structured format. Think of it like a table in a spreadsheet or database, where each row represents a record and each column represents a field. In recruitment, candidate object stores candidate data, job position object stores job details. Here is an example. An object is like a table in Excel. Row is a record and column is a field. Here, candidate object will have record like Via Sharma, Amit Verma, Sneha Patel, and with fields, bonds, experience, and status. So now imagine this same data is stored in Salesforce as a custom object. Objects in Salesforce are not just a table, they are smart table. They don't just store data, they also power automations, validations, and workflow. For instance, a contact object does not just store a name, an email. It can trigger email alerts, assign tasks, and even control access. That's the real power of Salesforce object. In Salesforce, we work with two types of object basically the standard objects and custom object. Standard object like account contacts and leads, it's a pre-built and ready to use. Custom object like candidates or job positions, which we design from scratch to match unique business needs. And here a pro tips, custom object always ends with the underscore underscore C suffix. Standard objects can be defined with fixed fields. They are reliable but less flexible. Custom objects, on the other hand, are like clay. You can mold them to fit your exact requirement. You define the fields, relationship, and permission. This flexibility is what makes Salesforce so adaptable across industries. Now let's talk about fields, the building blocks of records. A field is just one piece of data like name, email, or status. For example, in the candidate objects, we might have candidate name as text, email as email, year of experience as a number, status as pick list. These fields help us capture and categorize data effectively. Salesforce fields are not one size fits all. We have a wide variety: text, numbers, and checkbox for basic information, lookup and master detail for relationship, formula and roll-up summary for advanced calculation, even special fields like geolocation or encrypted text. Choosing the right fields types ensure accuracy and scalability in your org. Let's create our first custom object together. Go to the setup, object manager, right side, create button, custom object, write a custom object name, I write candidates, folder name. According to you choose optional features. If not, then leave. Allow search for searching object and add a tab. Save. I already created in my org, so just I view then save. Congratulations, you just built the foundations of the Recruitment system. Let's create one custom field for candidate object. Let's example, we choose photo number or candidate ID. Then go next, write field level, we write candidate ID, this type. So C A and the middle bracket 000 0. This is a photo number starting with 0 and nothing to need right now. Click next. Yeah, it's created. 7 new. I will say. This is the way we created all the fields according to our recruitment needed according to recruitment reference. So your homework is you create at least 5 fields for candidate object. Recruitment, this object will connect candidate, the opposition, application and recruiter. Together they answer key business or question like who applied for which jobs and what is the status of their applications. This is the real power of Salesforce object relationships. Let's pause for some reflection. What is the difference between standard and custom objects? What is an autonomous field and when would you use it? Can you always change a field after creation? These are not just interview questions, they are scenario you will face as an admin. So hands-on challenge, time to practice. Create the candidate object with field likes, name, email, experience, and status pick list, field type, and simple candidate records. Experiment with field types such as photo numbers and geolocations. Thank you for learning with Dano Cloud Technology Private Limited. Keep practicing and join me in day 3 as we continue building the recruitment system and deepen your Salesforce expertise.